show, we're kicking off the weekend in the kitchen because we're making a tasty treat.
Strawberry shortcake. It's a simple, versatile dessert that's perfect for summertime parties, especially when it's a healthier version. Here to show us how to make a gluten-free version is Mary Lawrence, owner and executive chef, wellonwheels.com. Nice to have you here, Mary.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Everyone loves strawberry shortcake, especially when it's strawberry season.
Oh, definitely. Strawberry season, this is like the perfect time for festivals, for strawberry picking, going to pick your own. Oh, yeah, I love it.
But I'm intrigued how we're going to be making the shortcake portion of it gluten-free, vegan, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be demonstrating today. It's gluten-free, so that means there's no flour, there's no wheat-based flour. I'm using a garbanzo bean and fava bean flour. That's going to be our main component of the gluten-free version.
A general question, there's a million kinds of flour out there now. Do they all taste different, or at the end of the day, they all kind of taste flour-like?
There's different flavors, definitely. You'll find that after they bake also, you won't notice that there's beans in there, so sometimes you can even use chickpeas in replacement of flours rather than the actual flour itself. But coconut flour, almond flour, yeah, any of those can be substituted.
It's so great that there are alternatives for people that can't have wheat-based.
Yeah, and they're higher in protein as well.
A while ago, my wife bought tapioca flour. We used it for one recipe. We have a bunch of it. Can you pretty much do it like this, a cup of this equals a cup equals a cup?
There's some variations because tapioca acts kind of like a binder. It's or like a cornstarch, so you want to have a base that's not going to be as sticky. So that's why using the you know, the garbanzo bean or almond flour and doing a mix of them really makes it nice and fluffy.
So what goes into this shortcake recipe, Mary?
Okay, so we're talking all about flour, but now we're actually going to talk about the liquids. So this is also a vegan recipe, so instead of using dairy milk, I'm using almond milk. And in order to get that leavening quality, what we're going to do is add some apple cider vinegar. And what this does is it will curdle the almond milk. It curdles the protein in the milk, similar to if you're having buttermilk. So
and in this situation, that's a good thing.
Yes,
normally
exactly.
A curdled milk, it ruins your day.
Yeah, but buttermilk, see, it's often, I mean, you think about buttermilk pancakes, they're light and fluffy. That's what this is going to achieve as well. The buttermilk will then interact with the baking soda that's going into our dry mixture. So now I'll move on to that. So we'll just let that sit for a few minutes. The leavening is, as I mentioned, baking soda, baking powder, and then a little bit of sea salt in there. So we're just going to kind of stir that to combine it. And then for sugar, for sweetener, I'm using an unrefined coconut sugar. This is going to add not only a little bit of sweetness, but it adds some color. And you get not only a sweet flavor, but you get this really nice caramel kind of flavor as well. So it's just really adds more than just white sugar would to a recipe. It's almost like a rich molasses flavor as well.
All right. So
we have that for our sweetener. And then just the last ingredient that's going in, we have some oil if you want to mix that in there.
Okay, here, Ashley, you whisk, I'll pour.
Oh, okay.
It's an assembly line situation.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Whoa, getting fancy.
I know. I figure, you know, it's Friday.
Wow.
We have all weekend to clean up the set.
Friday.
Yeah. Perfect.
There we go.
And then I'll do a little splash of vanilla. So this is just vanilla extract, like regular recipes.
Okay. Oh, that smells nice. Always does. Okay.
So now you want to pour that into the dry mixture. So normally shortcake, you think of shortcake as like a biscuit where you combine the butter and the flour and get like kind of pea-like consistency. We're eliminating that because there's not much oil in here. You could even eliminate that. We love that demonstration though, but you could even do it with applesauce if you want to eliminate oil completely from this recipe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and the applesauce will pretty much be half a cup, same as the amount of oil that's going in here.
So it's all really good quality ingredients.
Yeah. So
and then from here, we put it in the muffin tin I see we have over here?
Exactly. So if we want to just move this.
Sure, yeah, I'll do a little switcheroo. And we put it in the oven at what temperature and for how long?
350 for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. And it's going to end up looking something like this.
Yeah, so we've got those muffins there, and I put them in the little muffin cups if you want to just kind of lift. Thank you.
You bet. Anything I can do to help you, Mary.
Thank you. That makes it easy for me. And I just like using this ice cream scoop because it helps measure things out. You want it about 3/4 full. We don't have to go through all of them, but that you get the idea.
Yeah, we get the idea.
That's how it looks.
So 3/4 full, bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then when they come out, what we're going to do, you let them cool. I have a plate. We could always assemble one here.
Oh, sure. But the other thing I think people are looking at and they're saying, well, dairy-free,
Yeah,
that
what is
looks
that?
like whipped cream topping.
And it really is. It's a coconut whipped cream, and it's a really simple recipe as well. That's also on the website. What you do is you take a can of coconut milk, just like this. You put it in your refrigerator overnight. The coconut fat or the cream goes to the top and it solidifies. That's what you want to use to make your whipped cream. So you just very carefully take out that coconut fat, put it in a food processor, or you can use a hand mixer, and then you just combine it with confectioner's sugar and a little bit of vanilla.
That's it?
You blend it up, yeah, and it gets like a whipped cream consistency.
Does it have like a coconut vanilla flavor?
You can taste it if you would
Oh,
like.
yes,
So
please.
got some right there. We'll put a little bit of the shortcake on the plate.
Oh my gosh, it tastes so good.
Yeah.
It does taste like coconut vanilla.
Yeah.
It does.
And then we've got some.
What it tastes like? Tastes like a pina colada.
Aha.
That's
You
what,
can
now I'm ready for the weekend.
Definitely use that in whatever creative ways you would like. It's really great, you know, versatile recipe. So if you can't have dairy, you're lactose intolerant, use this recipe instead. So I'll put some there on our
Perfect for your summer party this weekend or any time this
strawberries.
season. So as you're assembling that, it's Father's Day on Sunday, so we want
Yes.
to give you an opportunity to say something to your father.
Thank you. I would like to wish my dad a very happy Father's Day. So glad to be your daughter, and I hope you enjoy this weekend.
Very nice, Mary. Thanks so much.
Thank
Great to
you.
have you here.